Welcome and welcome back to today's episode. Still on importation secret, but this is episode 2. So if you've not watched our episode 1, do well to go and watch that video because it's mind blowing. So we're going to be having, as I said earlier on the last video, we're having 4 episodes, and at the end of the 4 episodes, we'll be wrapping it up with a live section where we'll be asking question and answer, just like a master class. So now this episode 2, we just be talking about the packing agent. Yes, what they don't want importers to know. We're talking about their repack strategy is what we'll be talking about in this episode, and so a lot more. All right, so I want to talk about the packing agent. If you've not used a packing agent before, you can also drop on the comment section that I need a packing agent contact. I also have like 3 contacts of a packing agent. So in case you want to have a test of it, then you can ask in the comment section. I will drop the contact. So now I'm revealing the dark side of packing agents and how they trick new importers. A lot of trick, and you need to know that before you use a packing agent, you need to know if this packing agent is a real, is 100% legit. Because there's something you need to know. If you make mistake as in getting a packing agent that scams, there is no how you can recover your money back except you go to China and start making investigation. Do you understand me? So that's why in case you don't have a real and a legit packing agent, it's better use a shipping company, because shipping company, they have their pack, they have their warehouse here in Nigeria, which you can track them if you want to. But if you use a packing agent, a Chinese packing agent, and you don't even know, hey god, if they do you something, there is no how you can recover your money back. So you need to be very, very, very careful. As I said, if you need a packing agent contact, let me know in the comment section. So one of the trick they do that new importers don't know is wrong weight calculation. A lot of them wrong weight calculation. Why? Because when it's time for them to charge, they charge based on kg. That is how they charge. So if you meet packing agents that are scammers and all that, they will charge based on kg. They will just increase their kg, increase their weight, and give you a wrong calculation. That's why as an importer, you need to know the weight of any item you are getting from your supplier before sending it to that packing agent or sending it to the shipping company. All right, so it's very, 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 very important. So these are the trick they use, because they will use it to do what? To overcharge. I used the last packing agent I used. I had to test the packing agent and the shipping company, and the both of them gave me accurate weight, the same weight calculation. And I knew that yes, this packing agent is a legit person. The shipping company is also legit. You understand me? Even shipping companies are doing that. They will be adding to weight. They will add to CBM in order to overcharge. All right, so you need to know shipping companies to use. So shipping companies have sent people to villages. Some shipping companies have, made people run at loss. Why? Item will come. Sometimes supposed to be 0.4 CBM. They'll tell you 0.6, they'll tell you 0.5. Then when you want to calculate the shipping fee, you open the when you after paying, you open, you don't even know how to calculate it because it's not even rhyming. You see, and it's C that's supposed to be affordable. So all these things are what you should know. Then the next strategy they use now is the repack strategy. They will tell you they want to help you repack. Please, if you are using a shipping company and they say you can repack, so many persons that are telling them repack, they are misplacing their goods. Me, I don't tell repack. I don't tell you remove. I just tell you pack my things together and ship it out. That is me. I don't do that, because when you tell them to repack, that is when you start seeing different losses. That's when you start seeing different losses. So I don't ask them to repack. They will tell you. Then the new importers, they will not tell them, we need to let's remove weight, let's remove cartons, unnecessary cartons. They will not tell you, let's remove unnecessary cartons for you. You will not say yes, so this people, they love me, or remove unnecessary cartons. They went from removing unnecessary cartons, they are stealing your goods. So you need to be very, very careful so you don't fall victim to these strategies. That is why you need to know the packing agent you are using, because if you get a bad packing agent code, when they repack your goods, you definitely get missing goods. Maybe for example, this packing agent have maybe the bad stuff that steals. Another thing again, some items will get damaged when they repack, because the way the supplier will pack the goods will not be the same way a staff in a packing agent or a staff in a shipping company will repack it. The owner of the goods knows how to pack it. So when you tell them to repack, when they repack, they will just put it anyhow. Then when it comes, it gets damaged. So, and that thing again, you need to identify good repacking quality. So that's why they ensure that everything about this is, if you want to use a packing agent, use a packing agent that has good services, that is 100% legit. Or if you're using a shipping company, don't ask them to repack for you. Just, they should send you goods, because unless they are few that when they repack, things will still be normal. Yes. The another thing again I want to talk about, another secret, is this consolidation delay. As in, many of them are scamming people with the delay. You know, you will say someone, okay, now my goods are completing, but consolidate, pack together. They will be delaying. Some will take 1 month, some will take 2 months. From there, they are using opportunity to steal from you. So this, how do you avoid them? You need to get a good packing agent. If my friend wants to use a packing agent, then if you're using a shipping company, I would advise you use shipping companies that has websites, so you can be able to track. And in case anything, you can also go back to that website and say, look at it, you said you received it. Because once they receive any item, there will be a notification on that website that's received. But if you're going for all this manual, people using manual this thing, they can deny you. So the best days of the week to ship, well, like if you're using air shipping, how the best days to ship is on Friday. Like for example, if you want to use gadgets, or to run gadgets training, or gadgets, want to import gadgets, and you're using air shipping, so the best time for them to ship it, that you make sure you buy everything you want to buy, and make sure it gets to the shipping company before Friday. When they send it on Friday, then on Monday you can just get your items and you're good to go. So well, this is our episode 2. Then episode 3 will be so mind-blowing, because we're going to be revealing how to find verified suppliers without getting scammed. And I'm going to be pouring out my experiences, how this one is not theory, practical, how I've been using, as in what I've been using, the method I've been using to find verified suppliers without getting scammed. So that will be my episode 3. So if you've not watched episode 1, do well to check the other video and watch episode 1. I'll also be tagging it. If I forget, remind me. All right, so I'll be tagging it the episode 1, then this is episode 2. Get ready for episode 3, where we'll be opening up and telling you everything, exact methods, how you can find verified suppliers in China. Every step you need to know will be reviewed. Yes, on that. So if you've not subscribed to the channel, do well to hit the subscribe button. If you've not turn on the notification bell, do that, so that once the video drops, YouTube will automatically remind you, so you don't miss out. Thank you so much for everything. See you in my next video.